Time. Now, disgraced former hip-hop star Molemo Jub Jub Maarohanye and his co-accomplice Themba Tshabalala are out on parole with strict conditions.
The pair were released this morning after the parole board approved their application to serve the remainder of their 10-year prison terms out of jail. Maarohanye and Tshabalala killed 4 school pupils and wounded 2 others in 2010 while racing cars under the influence of drugs in Soweto.
It has been 6 years since this fatal accident and 4 years since the 2 men were found guilty of, among others, 4 counts of murder. 2 years ago, their murder convictions were overturned to culpable homicide, effectively slashing their 20-year sentence to 10. The court found that because they were under the influence of drugs, they couldn't foresee that their actions could lead to death. The NPA's decision not to appeal the ruling paved the way for their release on parole within 2 years.
We cannot deliberate on those conditions, but there are strict conditions that they have to comply with, and which Community Corrections will monitor them very closely. Some of the things are basic. For instance, they will have to report in terms of their whereabouts, some of the activities that they have to they get involved in, even in instances where they have to conduct certain activities. They will also have to report. There's quite a lot of things, but I wouldn't want to go into detail because that's a matter between an offender and our Community Corrections.
The families of the victims were also invited to make submissions to the board. However, only 2 did, including the parents of Mlungisi, who didn't oppose the parole application.
I have forgiven them. It doesn't help finding forgiveness in my heart because I'll never see my son again. He is gone.
All Kwai has to hold on to are memories and pictures. During the meeting with the parole board, Kwai came face to face with his son's killers, but also had his first conversation with the hip-hop star.
He accepted that he was in the wrong. He sees it and he regrets his actions. He said he has changed. He is no longer that Jub Jub who was doing those things.
Now he has opened his home to the pair, saying they are welcome anytime. Alderin Simpier, SABC News, Johannesburg.